Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Saturday late evening. Sorry for it just got delayed because of some issues with the technical issues with this stream. Uh, uh, Thank you so much for joining. And just to share, so I do this big book review today. Also, I'll take up certain points from this book by Thich Nhat Hanh work. But before that, I just want to share, my story. Today what happened was that I was facing this technical issue of this stream not going on well, and these technical issues. I was interacting with the support staff somewhere in, I don't know so which country it was. And things reached to a point where I said that it is not working. Every day I face these issues. I have to cancel the live stream and everything, and it impacts my reputation, it impacts me. It's painful, and I it went to the extent of I asking for a refund of whatever I invested for the full year, but there, when I was discussing all this, in that moment itself, there was this thing that just clicked in me, that mindfulness, right? And I just said that, I brought my attention from my mind, which was totally into that anger mode, and and the other person was very defensive also, that there is no issue from our end, there may be bandwidth issue from your end. I said there's no bandwidth issue from my end, everything is fine. I even got a new connection today, just to ensure that there is no bandwidth issue. So those kind of discussions happen, and and I just, for that moment, I just walked out of my brain and walked out of my mind, and I just brought my attention to my breathing, right? The in and out movement of the breath. So what the teaching of Thai, and what is the teaching of Buddha, is that situations that you see, problems that are outside, right? The problems that you see outside, what we have to do is that we have to just bring attention to our breathing, right? And breathe mindfully, and you can see solutions coming out, and you can see the problems coming to an end. And this was exactly what happened. So what I did was that I just brought my attention to my breathing, and just started breathing, just became aware of my breathing automatically. And the other person who was on the line, the customer representative, she said that she will, first she was saying that there is no issue from our side, the issue is from your side. And she just said that, okay, I will check with our developers, and rest assured, you will get the solution to your problem. And and I was like, "Okay, okay." So it worked, right? So this is basically the I will say the litmus test of our practice, that when you are in that heated discussions, and heated interactions, and things are not going your way, is it that at that point you can bring your attention to your breathing and do the breathing, and does mindfulness come up to you, or you are just swept away by the emotions and everything? So that's, and to achieve that, our daily meditation practice, our daily mindfulness practice has to be strong. Otherwise it will not happen. Otherwise you'll be swept away, right? When the storm comes, when the, the rush of the feelings and emotions come, like it happened yesterday. If you follow IPL, what happened yesterday with, Rishabh Pant, and it was very ugly towards the last over. He should not have done that. And I know I mean, he will also be repenting about asking the players to come back and sending the very senior player like Praveen Amre into the field. So it was like the rush of emotions and everything. So okay, so coming back to, so I pick up like 2 3 points only today, tonight. It's not day actually. So it was like, so we were continuing about various things like eating at work. So this basically series, this book is basically how we can be more mindful at the workplace, right? So just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll request you to. Okay, sorry, there was just this issue that had come up. Some technical issue came up. Okay, so I was like, we were discussing about the eating at work and the walking meditation at work, sitting for the sake of sitting. All these concepts we have discussed in the previous chapters. Now, in this chapter, basically, we are continuing with the learnings. So here, Thai says about restroom meditation, right? Have you ever thought about something like a restroom meditation, right? Or the washroom meditation, right? So this is the beauty of Zen practice, right? Every activity we do, be it even urinating or defecating, that actually can become our meditation, right? Okay, so it says that no matter whatever work you do, right, all of us, no matter what we do, we have to use a washroom or a restroom, right? In they said, Thai says that in the United States it is called restroom. But do you feel restful while you are in the restroom, right? Otherwise, when we go to the restroom, when we are urinating or doing something else or washing our hands, or we are lost in thoughts, lost in what some colleagues said to us, or some work, some email that we need to send or something, right? So Thai says, and in France, the word used is le cabinet de a science. A science means ease. So this is a place, washroom is a place where you feel at ease, you feel comfortable. So Thai says that when you go to a washroom, allow yourself to feel at ease. Enjoy spending your time in the washroom. And it is no less important a time than anything else. So if you think that your meeting with the next meeting with your boss is important, no, the restroom time that you are spending is equally important. The restroom becomes your meditation hall, right? Beautiful words. The restroom becomes your so if we have this sense of cultivating this sense of mindfulness is whatever we do, uh, every place can become our meditation hall, right? So Thai says that that's my practice. When I urinate, I allow myself to be entirely with the act of urinating, right? I'm not thinking, right? I just am with that act of urinating. And if you have freedom, then urinating can be a very, very pleasant, right? If you have freedom, then urinating can be very pleasant. You allow yourself to invest 100% of your body and mind in the act of urinating. It can free you, right? It can free you. It can be joyful. Now Thai says that what we need to do is that we need to cultivate, right? We need to train our mind to to find those opportunities of joy and gratitude. See, the thing is that no other person can create the conditions of your mind, right? No other person. So basically, we create our own conditions of our mind basis the external stimuli, and basis whatever our conditioning is there. So and we think that other person is making us happy, or other person is making us sad. No, we make ourselves sad or happy. Now what we have to do is that, like previously we would have taken small small things to our heart and made ourselves unhappy. Now what we have to do is that we have to cultivate small small movements of gratitude and make ourselves happy, right? This is the our practice of mindfulness, right? Don't expect that you only when you get this promotion, or when you get this job change or job profile change, or when you move from your own work job to the business, then you will feel happy. I've like spent quite a few years where I was in a job and I was not happy in my job. And I was this was a very difficult phase where I wanted to get out of it, right? And then and that phase was very difficult. No, just be in the moment. I have made my mistakes, right? So this is why I'm sharing certain things, that maybe somewhere who is like maybe 10 years younger than me, who I was not aware at that time, I did not have the right guidance. Maybe he or she gets that guidance. That's my aim, right? So allow. Okay, so the thing is, Thai says that if you have had the experience of having a urinary tract infection, you know that urinating can be painful. But now you don't have that infection. Therefore, just feel gratitude. Yeah, and urinating, just feel the pleasantness of urinating as an act. Be free during the 30 seconds or so of urinating, right? Again, be free during that 30 seconds, right? Don't get lost. Don't come out of that prison of thoughts, of these all these thoughts and feelings that are running in us. Just come into this, be one with the act of urinating. Okay. Then beautiful thing is answering the phone when phone comes, right? You can. So Thai says that even a phone call, when a phone comes to you, what we do, we just aimlessly we pick up the phone, and we have a lot of other things that are going on. We are not in touch with the person whom we are talking to. Now the phone can become our meditation practice. How? Now Thai gives the example that whenever the phone rings, tring 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 tring, or whichever tone is there on your phone, treat that as a bell of mindfulness, right? Treat that as a bell of mindfulness which reminds you to come. Just don't pick up the phone. Just let that sound remind you to come in your present moment. You can just take 2 or 3 deep breaths, and you can just hold your phone, take a deep breath, come in your body, and then pick up the call. Not just pick up the call like that. Like whenever telephone rings, you can hear it as a bell of mindfulness, reminding you to stop whatever you are doing and come back in the present moment. Instead of rushing to answer the phone, breathe in and out with that awareness 3 times before answering, to make sure you are truly present with whoever you are talking, right? You may like to put your hand on the receiver. So suppose if you have colleagues around you, so you might want to, as the ring comes, you might want to just put your hand on the receiver so that they get that idea that you want to pick up the phone. So you can give them that indication, and just take 1 or 2 deep breaths. Not deep breaths, just become aware of your breaths, and then you pick up the phone, right? And when you are talking on the phone, before maybe you pick up the phone, there's a wonderful gatha or wonderful practice poem that you can mentally recite. Words can travel thousands of miles. May my words create mutual understanding and love. May they be as beautiful as gems, as lovely as flowers, right? So essential thing is, no need to memorize as such. The essential thing is that the words that I speak can make or break someone's day, right? So may I basically just take an intention that the words I speak create mutual understanding and love, right? How beautiful it is, right? Just so it's all, what we do is that whatever we do, we practice intentional living. We create an intention in advance, right? Otherwise what happens is, and this is my own learning curve, which I have also learned over time, is that if I don't create my intentions beforehand, what happens is that my unconscious patterns, they rule me, they drive me, right? So what I need to do now is that in my daily activities, like right from the start, when I wake up in the morning, I have to set intentions, right? I have to write my goals. I have to set intentions for myself, how I want this day to be. And there, those intentions have great power, right? Especially any intention that you take when your mind is very calm, especially any intention you take if you have just done your meditation and your mind is very, very calm, right? Okay, so this was on answering the phone. Then Thai speaks about releasing the tension. So I'll just close this at this today, releasing the tension, where Thai basically says that the stress or tension can accumulate in our body, but if we have intelligence and compassion towards our body, we can release that stress, right? What we require is number one, intelligence and some compassion towards our body, right? So Thai says that when I'm doing a lot of work, I know I'm pressurizing my body. I know my heart, I'm pressurizing my heart, I'm pressurizing my liver, I'm pressurizing my back, I'm pressurizing my neck. So stress gets built up. The more unconsciously I work. So now what I need to do is that I need to relax. Now, how to relax? See, we are all stressful beings. We are all have very, very limited time. So, what Thai says is that you don't have to do anything, very, very separate, right? You can just be there wherever you are and just bring your attention starting from the top, from the feet to the top of your head. Just start, putting one by one, bring your awareness to the various parts of the body and send your love. We have this capacity to send our love to any part of the body, and actually that love goes and heals that particular part of the body, right? So start with your toe, start with the, bring your attention to your knees, right, to the thighs, to your genitals, and up towards your abdomen, to your chest, to your both hands, to the shoulders, to the neck, to the face, and to the entire head. It just takes 2-3 minutes to bring your attention on the top of the, just scan. This is called body scan meditation. I will post a detailed video. I will do a live session. The recording will be available for that session on body scan meditation, so you can practice it at your end, right? Or you can find it on YouTube also. It is a lot of body scan meditations is available. What you do is basically when you put your attention to various parts of the body, the stress that is accumulated in those parts of the body, that gets released. Another way in yoga, what they do is that yoga nidra, right? Yoga nidra is a very, very good way where you do the same thing and you release all the stress and toxins. That's something very good, right? Now Thai also says that whatever you do for yourself will impact your colleagues, right? So if you are at peace, even your colleague is not having a very good day at work, he will also have peace. And if when he feels peace, his family will also feel peace. So the very fact of you doing your own mindful breathing and your own mindful practices at work and at home will impact your colleagues, it will impact your family members, right? So this is how the chain gets created. So it all starts from me. It all starts from me. It's like I may want to change a lot of things outside, but I cannot change. I can only work on myself, and through me that peace will spread. So that has to be, you know all of us, our goal, to just work on ourselves. Don't look too much outside, just work on ourselves and make the changes inside. So Thai says that you can practice total relaxation at work every day in order to release tension and regain your freshness. You only need 5 to 10 minutes between your scheduled appointments, right? If you're even just working on your laptop, see, nobody will know, right, that you are just practicing this meditation, right? You can just do or at your convenience, or maybe after lunch when you just had your lunch and you're sitting on the sofa or something, some in the lobby. You can just practice this. Need no need to like close your eyes or do something which gives something, some indication to the other person that you're meditating or something. Nothing is like that is required. We relax our body and give attention to every part in turn and send love to every cell. Our attention to all parts of the body, the head, the scalp, the brain, the eyes, ears, jaw, lung, liver, the internal organs, digestive system, right? We send love and gratitude as we breathe in and out. So Thai says you can help yourself and your colleagues to relax and feel happier by sharing this practice. You can also share this practice with them so that they also can do that. You may like to organize a quiet room where you can practice deep relaxation together, right? So that is one more advice what Thai gives. So this is it. I will just close it today. It's like a bit tiring day for me. Uh, uh, for due to some things, lot of things came up. So I'll just close here. I hope this was useful in some way. Do share your feedback, your thoughts, and just before I leave, uh, if you have not registered, do register for my live masterclass. This is the link for my live masterclass, and on three secrets on how to heal difficult mental emotional patterns and find peace in the present moment. If you have not registered, do go ahead and register. This I do once every week, and I'll give very practical tips and insights on how to release these unconscious patterns that we have and find peace. So that is it. um, no other updates as such. I'm working on kind of a live mindfulness workshop. um, I will be planning it in May, so I'll be keeping you all posted. um, that's it. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and have a great Sunday. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye.